You ever get dressed, look in the mirror, and feel like something's just off? Not bad, but just not quite right. That was me until I realized I didn't need to be buying more clothes. I actually needed to be smarter with what I already had. So if your outfits are almost there, like almost there, but they still feel like they are missing something, this video is for you. For my returning viewers, thank you so much for clicking on my face again and coming to hang out with me. And if you happen to be new here, I am Jordan Blackwell, but you can call me JB now that we're friends. And I love to share realistic style advice to help you dress better, build a wardrobe more intentionally, and feel confident, because you absolutely deserve that. And the very first thing that changed the game for me, that made me feel so much more confident and my outfits just really started to snap, is understanding structure. If the piece has some level of structure, I just feel more put together. A great example of that is this Fiji collection denim dress that y'all cannot get enough of, and for good reason. You'll see, it is giving what it needs to give with very minimal effort. I stopped expecting soft, slinky, oversized pieces to do the heavy lifting. And to be honest, the moment I did, the compliments started rolling in, especially when I introduced this Metamorphosa skirt to my closet. Again, the structure. Very minimal effort, but still reaching for pieces that are wearable for every day, and understanding how to pick those pieces literally has made my outfits hit harder and my confidence just soar through the roof. Like the compliments, y'all, the compliments, they just do not stop. Next is something that I struggled with earlier in my style journey for years, but have really mastered, I would say, over the past couple of years, and that is adding contrast. Contrast is what makes outfits interesting, y'all. That mix of feminine with grunge or edgy, that mix with like country but city, that mix of dressed up but dressed down, these kinds of looks, right? This can feel really tricky at first, but that tension is where the style is at. And a really easy way for you to start introducing this into your style and figuring out how to make it actually work for you is to play dress up. Look, tap into that younger version of you that used to put on your music, you used to dance around, maybe have a little bit of juice or coffee these days, and just put yourself in a great place to try things out and really mix and match. Looking at your outfit, it's like, are you putting a lot of feminine pieces with frills and layers on? And then looking at your closet, pick out some of the more masculine pieces to pair with that and just see how that sits with you. You don't have to love every look. Girl, you're not gonna love every look, but the trial and error really is how you're going to improve your style. Next is nailing down the finish factor, y'all. This is crucial. Think about all of your favorite outfits and think about what really pops out to you. A lot of the times it isn't the base pieces. It's not the dress. It's not the shirt. It's not the pants. Like, she looks good in it, don't get me wrong. But sometimes, or a lot of the times, it's that finishing piece, right? Like the floral earrings that she has on, or the perfect like scarf for her hair, the right shoes, the perfect rings. That is all the difference between throwing something on and looking put together, is those little finishing touches. And this is such an easy fix, right? Because you can look in the mirror and just start to add or subtract as you feel fit. Think about your hairstyles, right? Like, one of the reasons I chopped all of my hair off was to make that easier, so I didn't have to stress about my hair being done or looking good as I'm leaving the door, because a little bit of water and mousse, baby, is looking, as you can see, she's looking real good. And the same with your makeup, the same with your nails. That's the other reason I switched to press-ons. Like, let one pop off, add a little bit of glue, put it right back on. The nails always look done. So finding those easy systems for yourself as well, whether it's your hair routine, your skincare routine, going to get your lashes done, having press-ons, think about how you can make that easy for yourself and no fail for yourself. The other way that looks like for me is I do have my go-to rings. You're very often gonna see me wear the same couple of rings with every single outfit. And that also starts to build people into your brand, your ethos, and like what you're really going to be known for with your style. And speaking of that, I'm super curious, when people see you and your outfits, before you even speak, what do you want them to feel? What do you want them to think? I think that is a very, very easy indicator as to whether or not you are on track with your style, or what changes, big or small, you may need to make in order to really elevate your looks and look polished and expensive and put together. So think about that. Maybe pick 1 or 2 words, 3 if you're feeling real zesty, and drop them in the comments below. Speaking of that, another style tip that truly has exponentially improved my style is dressing for how you want to feel. I have spoken about this left, right, and sideways in my videos. I want you to find pieces and outfits and combinations that make you feel confident, that make you feel amazing. Because baby, when I say I see so many girls reach for cute clothes, but be tugging and pulling and you look uncomfortable. That looks uncomfortable. So it also makes me think that you feel uncomfortable. And that shows through in your style way more than a lot of people give it credit for. Like, I can look at a stranger and know, like, off top, like, either she's feeling her outfit or she literally kind of like does not want to be seen. And that really is powerful when it comes to loving the pieces in your closet, loving yourself, and just having that wardrobe that you love. And so a couple of fixes if you are stuck in this area and you just really can't seem to figure it out. Hater train always wants to come in and say something as I'm going to spill the tea. First and foremost, identify power colors. I know a lot of people want you to start with outfit combinations, but I think when you understand what colors make you feel amazing, make you feel unstoppable, it gives you a place to start to build your outfits. So for me, I love yellow, right? But I don't have yellow dresses. I don't have yellow skirts, but I have these high collective good jeans in yellow. So that gives me a place to start to then build my outfit around, knowing that I want to feel more confident. And because I feel amazing in yellow, I may double, triple down like I did with this look and add even more yellow to just bring out that joyfulness and bring out that playfulness that makes me feel most myself. The other thing to keep in mind is the pieces that you reach for that make you feel your best. And this is super easy as well because you probably have photos in your camera roll on your phone right now that you can go ahead and pull up and be like, boop, I remember feeling like the baddest bee in this outfit. I remember feeling unstoppable in this look. And what I want you to do with those photos is to make a mood board of just you. When you start making yourself the muse instead of looking outwards and at everybody else, you really start to align better with what you're attracting, what you like to wear, and what you enjoy. Instead of getting caught up in somebody else's energy, like, ooh, I just love that she looks like a bad bee. Really kind of immerse yourself, especially when it comes to your style, into what you actually like and felt good in. This is gonna be an absolute game changer because you're gonna start to notice, like, wait a minute, I keep seeing that I reach for that pair of jeans, or I'm noticing I'm always wearing this pendant, or I'm wearing this one piece or that one piece. And that's gonna help you identify your power pieces on top of your power colors. So on those days you're just so overwhelmed, you do not know what to do, you're like, I am stressed, but I wanna look good. I mean, like, good. You can reach for a power color. You can reach for your power pieces and build your outfits around that, helping you really dress how you want to feel that day, whether it is powerful, it is unstoppable, it is sexy. You trying to turn all the heads, girl. You trying to turn all the heads, and you deserve to. Those are the places that I started that really helped me to dress so much better, especially I feel like over this past year, my style has just jumped in so many ways towards how I really want to be showing up as myself. Another tip, I have to say it, I feel like I have to say this in all of my videos, please stop impulse shopping. Please, look, I get it, like sometimes you make a good call, sometimes. But if you really look at your track record, please be honest with yourself. Please be honest, how many times did you impulse buy something and it's in the back of your closet, the tags are still on and it has yet to be worn? I'm looking at you. And it's okay, girl, because I did it all the time. All the time, especially like college into my big girl job. I'm actually gonna do an entire video talking about all the style tips and things I'm glad I left in my 20s to help me dress better and have the life I have now in my 30s. So if that sounds like a video that you are wanting to watch, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that video dropping in the next couple of days. But impulse shopping, y'all, the way that society has us just thinking that's normal, that little treat, that little reward. I have been shopping and looking around all day and I don't really need this, but it is kind of cute. Please stop. Please stop. This is why your style is all over the place. This is why your closet is all over the place. This is why your mind is all over the place. Have some kind of plan when it comes to buying something. For me, very simply, I need at least 5 ways to wear it with things I already own. If I look at a piece and there are not 5 things already in my closet that I'm going to be able to wear with it, I'm leaving it on the rack. There are very few instances where I will make an exception, right? Like it may be an event piece or something very special, but honestly, even then I have found myself really leaning more towards Rent the Runway and sites like that to just get a one-time piece and return it. I'm gonna be so honest because it's basically the same thing. Like if you go out and spend $100 or $50 on a piece you're only gonna wear once, you might as well have just rented it. Like it does not make sense for you to buy it and it just sits in your closet, never gets worn or sees the light of day, right? You might as well rent it. Like I don't know if that's me maturing, but I promise you, you are gonna one, save yourself so much money by not impulse shopping as much. Two, you're gonna actually start building a more cohesive wardrobe and you're gonna have better discernment. And that's a huge key I've noticed about all the women whose outfits and style I have just stand for over the years, is they have that level of discernment. They're not buying clothes that are just okay, that are just for now, that are just so-so. They're not doing that. They're not wasting their money on that. They are truly thinking through their pieces and how they are going to work together and work for them and work for their body and work for their lifestyle. So please, baby, let the impulse shopping go. I know it can be so hard. I know society's got us like, act now or it might be sold out. Let it sell out. I promise you, if it's meant to be in your cart, the universe will restock it in a week or two, and you can then more rationally make a decision if you should have it in your closet and it makes sense. I promise. I promise. And if it doesn't restock, it just wasn't meant to be yours. I don't know how else to put that, but that philosophy has literally just had my style on point this year. But really the one thing that all well-dressed women have in common, like every well-dressed woman has in common, is the way that they wear the clothes. And I don't mean styling. Like, yes, there are some girlies who are just styling the heck out of the pieces, and I love that. But beyond styling, it's the posture, their presence, the intention. And that's really what you can't buy, but that is also why it's so important as you're picking these pieces and understanding what's working for you, what isn't, why you should be intentional, why you should be deliberate, why you should have discernment, because that's something you can practice. And that's one thing I always believe in. Like, if this channel is a testament to anything, practice does make for improvement. Like, if y'all really want to go back, and I will embarrass myself, if you want to go way back to the beginning, I have some of my very first outfits. Some of my very first outfits, like fresh out of college outfits, still finding my professional style, but also finding my playful weekend style and just re-exploring myself as a whole in a new city. There's a link in the description to that video. But with practice and patience and repetition, my style has improved tenfold, right? And that's what I want to leave you with. Everything that you want in this life, style or otherwise, it can be learned. Look at me. It can be learned. Again, if my life and page is a testament to anything, you can learn the skills that you want, whether it's to improve your style, improve your mindset, improve your finances. That's really the whole takeaway. Like, that is why dressing better and looking better and dressing in a way that makes you feel your best self can be so powerful, because it can help you to shift your mindset and open the doors to those next steps and those other areas of life that you want to improve. Because with these tips, you're gonna start showing up like you belong, and I promise the rest is going to come in that wardrobe and the confidence and the lifestyle, baby. I mean, we're basically right there. You see how these outfits are already improved. In fact, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to boop the like button and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video from me. And I think you're really gonna enjoy this entire playlist on how to improve your style without spending money, sharing even more tips and tricks and things that you can be practicing to improve your style, dress better, and build your confidence and look amazing. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and we'll keep hanging out over there.